What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. As usual, I'm Steve, and today I want to jump into a little bit of a stock that I've owned ever since I've been investing, and I've been dollar cost averaging into it ever since 2014 when I started investing. And this stock is none other than 3M. Now, today I seen in an article that 3M is switching over into the clean energy sector, meaning like they're going to start doing R&D and start making products dealing with clean energy, right? Or in their case it'd be green hydrogen. Now, what is green hydrogen? From my understanding, green hydrogen is is a type of hydrogen. I think they have gray hydrogen, blue hydrogen, and green hydrogen. Now, green hydrogen is something that's produced using electricity. And the thing about green hydrogen that makes it favorable, I guess, number one, because it's made with electricity. Most other uh, hydrogens are made using fossil fuels, things like oil and stuff like that. They just come off of using that. I guess. Well, oil is a fossil fuel, but yeah, green hydrogen itself, guys, is made from renewable electricity. Now, what is renewable electricity? Renewable electricity is something that can be used again, i.e., I give an example. Sunlight, wind is a renewable electricity. You know that you can wind turbines and stuff like that where you can reuse electricity, solar power. All these things have to do with green hydrogen. Now, the thing that's cool about this is it's 3M that's getting involved in it. And you might say, well, why is 3M getting involved in a major thing? The thing with that is, if you know what 3M company is, it could be huge down the line. And I mean, it makes me proud as an investor to hold it. I'm not a fanboy of a stock or anything, but I'm gonna tell you today why I'm still bullish on 3M and why I continue to buy it. Right now, before we even get into the good, I want to jump into a little bit of what a lot of people might speak about. So before you put this in my comment, I'm well aware of this. They've had a rash of lawsuits lately because of a product they used with military veterans that were basically the earplugs, in the firefights when they were used in Afghanistan and other places. And a lot of people had suffered hearing loss, which is sad to hear. But that's besides the business, and I'm sorry for everybody that's going through that. And I don't mean no harm by just bringing it up or, trying to be dismissive. But, things like that will work themselves out. It's out of my control, your control, and anybody else's control. So I won't speak on it. But yeah, let me tell you a little bit about 3M and why I love it so much. Now, 3M is a place where they invent products, and they bring them out into the public. Things that make life better. Mask, like when we had the COVID epidemic, a lot of 3M masks. Everybody like, oh, the best mask is made by 3M and stuff like that. 3M is like a BSFS. I think that used to be the name of the company, BSFS, where they make things and then they make things better. It's a place where like they do a lot of inventing things and they bring a lot of products to the market, for consumer use and industrial use. It's not just a place that's, even though 3M is in the industrial sector, it's not just, for the industrial use. Now, they produce over 60,000 products yearly. And, from anything from sticky pad, like yellow stickies, they have all type of different applications, things in healthcare, 3M, excuse me, I gotta stop eating before I do these videos. 3M is one of those companies where you can look around your house and 3M has some type of input in either what you buy, something you're using, or it helped make something you're using easier for your benefit while using it. Now, a little bit about them. They produce over 60,000 products that are used worldwide. These products are both for industrial and the consumer market. Like I said, some of us have things in here that are from 3M or made by 3M as a participant. Let's see what else. They consistently create new stuff that's in the market that changes the market. A all these different technologies. And then the thing is, you know, I look at 3M like a lot of people look at Apple. And just hear me out on this. Apple will make a new product, right? And people will line up for that product, or not even people lining up for the product. The product could come out and then it'll take off and start, have sustainability, and it'll start running, and it'll take off and make money, and it'll create a fan following. The same is true with 3M. Now, 3M, they don't have a lot of flashy products, but they have a lot of products that are practical and useful for industrial and for consumer use. Stuff that we might even take for granted. Or they have their hands or inventors or inventions and other things that, we don't even know about, but are beneficial for our use in life. It's a Dow 30 company. Now that's big because that means it's one of the top 30 companies in America. And 3M been around for a long time. Like I liken 3M, and this is just me, to Johnson & Johnson as far as like a stalwart in the market. You can invest in this company and know it's not going to close down tomorrow. It's not going nowhere. They consistently raise their dividend, right? Now I give you a little bit of particulars about the company, right? It's a $64 billion company right now. Now the reason why I brought this stock up today, I seen the news about the green hydrogen. I figured I'd make a video, but I really started getting into it. And I wanted to tell you guys about a little bit about why I love this stock so much and why I keep it as an investment and I'll never sell it. It's a $64 billion market cap, right? It's a Dow 30 company. Right now, it's presently trading at $115, right? Now, the Federal Reserve is going to make a speech tomorrow, and this is one of those stocks that's going to continue to fall, especially with this dark cloud over it with the lawsuits over the hearing protection. So, this is one of those stocks you definitely want to keep an eye on because it will rebound. When you hear Warren Buffett talking about companies that are too big to fail, 3M is one of the companies he's talking about. Now, the reason why I think 3M is a buy, because you'll hear a lot of analysts, oh, it's a hold, or oh, it's a sell, oh, it's a buy. This is a Dow 30 company. This will be here after me and these analysts are gone. Think about that. Some companies are big. This is a behemoth. This company moves. You know what I mean? And compared to their competition, they're up there. Honeywell, GE, what's another one? I'm about to say 3M, but 3M is up there with them. And like Emerson is one of the Emerson Electrical is one of the competitors, but GE holds its own. Every time these guys make products, the products take off on their own. They take off. You know what I mean? And GE is a good company. $64 billion company, right? It's trading right now. I got it on my monitor at $115, right? To me, that's a deal from when I brought into it. It's coming off of a 52-week high of $186. And it's sitting right now at $115. The 52-week low was $114.11. So what? We got another $1.30 to go before we pass the 52-week low. Now I can guarantee you tomorrow, no matter how many basis points they raise, hysteria is going to hit the market, and this thing going to fall like a stone. And I'm ready to pounce on it. I'm already way up dollar cost averaging. I haven't brought any 3M in a couple of months, but seeing where it's at right now and looking at it in my Ameritrade account is very attractive. And a lot of people, if you want to get into the industrial sector and you're looking for something to jump into that's going to be a stalwart in your portfolio, representing the industrial sector where it gives you a lot of facets into different aspects of the market, 3M is a nice place to start. And it has a PE of 16. 16. It's a $64 billion company, a Dow 30 company with a PE of 16 right now. Some of them probably do got better PEs than that, but PE of 16 for an industrial is good. And there's going to be demand for the industrials. And another thing that's cool about it, compared to where it's at right now, amidst all of the controversy and stuff and other mitigating factors with the supply chain and all this, right now, 3M is trading, what is it, 20, no, I think it's 10% under the industrial sector in its whole. So it still has the growth from the industrial sector plus that 10%. That when this thing rebounds, it's going to be huge. And it will rebound. This all goes down to what I was saying about, hey, build your positions now in these stocks you like, and then sit back. Because if you don't, you're going to be kicking yourself later. And this one right here, that's a big kick if you miss on it. Now, I'm not telling anybody to go buy it. I'm just telling you, from my enthusiasm, how serious I am and the experience I've went through, how I see it. Earnings per share is $7.15. It has a $7.15 earning per share. Then check this out, the annual dividend / yield. Annual dividend is $5.96, right? And then it has a whopping 5.11%, 5.1% dividend. So you get 5.1% off your money. For an industrial stock, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. Amongst controversy, they still coming off at 5, and they build this dividend every year. It's a no-brainer for me, and this is one of the reasons why I have full confidence in this company, the direction they're going, and them in the future. Because with me, I think it'll all pay off, in the end. And hopefully some of you guys out there that have the stock are already reaping the benefits of investing in this longer than I have been, But yeah, that's it, guys. I just wanted to chime in on that, talk a little bit about 3M, why I like it, why I'm still bullish on it. Leave me a comment. You guys might have some 3M. How's it been working out for you? Are you considering 3M? I'm going to be watching tomorrow and to see what Fed Chairman Powell says about, the basis points, which it doesn't really matter because the stock market's going to do what it does. But I'll be definitely watching to see if this goes under $114. If not, if it does, I'm definitely going to strike. I got a little bit of cash reserves. I can move some things around if I need to, but I have a pretty big position in 3M right now, and I'm excited about it. And I hope you are too. So as always, leave me a comment, like, share the video, because I think I got some pretty good information today. And it might open some people's eyes to take a look at this stock, and it might help somebody. If the video was educational, you got something from it, man, do me a favor. Please subscribe to the channel. Let's keep this thing moving. And I will see you guys in the next video. As usual, thank you for spending the time with me. Take care.